How's it going, YouTube? Legit XX Gadget player here. No, I haven't made a video, but I figured I'd give you a deck profile of the deck I've been testing around. Format's pretty much over. Just been playing everything. Like, I have every deck. Why not play them all? Figured I'd give you a profile of this one now. I mean, I'd probably change a couple things, but that's just with testing, and then I didn't have all my cards with me, but I'll just explain some stuff I might switch and whatnot. Profiling Rescue Rabbit, so obviously Triple Rabbit, pretty good card. First turn all the time, like makes all your Evil's Lore exceeds. Triple Tour Guide. Levier with that card's pretty good. 6 Vanillas, Sabersaurus, Cabazals. Cabazals is a little bit better than Sabersaurus, in my opinion, because it's easier to bluff him. Like, they won't know what you're playing first turn if you set a Cabazals, and then next turn, like, summon Sabersaurus with a little bit of backup. So I think that's, like, they're both very good, and their vanilla text is pretty cool, too. I find this card pretty much staple in all Dino Rabbit decks. Like, you should be playing this card. Direct Guiva. It's only really bad against, I would say, 2 decks, which is, like, it's not necessarily bad against them, it's just I wouldn't keep it in for game 2 and 3. Like, I wouldn't keep it in the mirror, I wouldn't keep it in against heroes, but, like, okay. It's great against windups, great against Insectors, and then the thing with dragons is, they normally start very slow and conservative by, like, summon Lila, break your back row pass, or summon Trooper Military pass, and that's where this card shines in the early game, because it can just kind of make the game a blowout at that point. So I think he's, like, very important of a card. I would never play a Dino Rabbit deck without him. And then Triple Effect Veiler. I'm not necessarily sure about this. I know I'd always play 2, but I've been considering making this a maxi. I haven't quite decided. If I do, I mean the side deck, but it's either 3 Veiler or 2 Veiler, 1 maxi. I haven't quite decided yet. The Sangan for your tour guides, and then Gores. Gores is a really big blowout against, like, all the decks. Like, if you drop Gores, you're probably winning in this format, and like, you feel really safe with it in your hand. Alright, on to the spells. That was 20 monsters. Triple Lance. You should run Triple Lance in any build of this deck, but, like, especially this one, because it supports your Guibas very well. Like, there's too much to say about Lance. It's, like, the most reactive card in the deck. Forbidden Shroud will be amazing, too, if that card's broke. I'm still a fan of Triple Typhoon. I think going into a clear field with your rabbits, or, like, double stacking, slow cheating, but, like, against dragons, you just take these and, heavy out, which is heavy, which isn't, like, big deal. Like, I don't think dragons are that hard of a matchup as long as they don't, you know, open Fuse Fusion and whatnot, which is, like, one of their 40 cards. Then, Heavy Reborn, and then Dark Hole. Standard, that's the Trinity cards. Then the 2 other one-ofs are Book of Moon, which, this is very good without Priority Plus. This supports your Guibas very well, too. Avarice, this card's kind of iffy. I'm thinking about taking it out, but I still like it. Like, it's great late game, and it's, like, it's a winning condition itself. Solemn's not much to say. 2 Torrential, this is iffy. I want to kind of take one out for a second D Prison. I don't know yet. But, like, only time will tell. I don't think it's that great, but I don't think it's, like, it's Torrential, so it's, like, you almost always want to play 2, but it's, like, in this deck it's kind of iffy. Double Bottomless. I find this pretty much staple in the format. 1 Mirror Force. This card's, like, I don't know. I've always had a thing for this card, like, I mean, it's Mirror Force, like, it's unexpected, and then if you play it right against dragons, you know, their Light Pulsar shouldn't go off. 1 D Prison, pretty good. I'd want to fit a second one in, probably over the, I want to say over the second Torrential, I'm going to do. And then the 41st card is Road. I'm probably going to throw in a Phoenix Chain over for 42, because I've always liked 42 as my deck numbers, regardless. Like, I feel 42 is just a very strong number in this deck. Alright, extra 2 Lagia, 2 Dolko. You should never need to go 3 Lagia if you should have already won by that point. Utopia Ray. Gemini Pearl guy is actually pretty good because he's 26, pretty much it. Mace Stroke, really good. Hit Leviathans with this guy. Paloparative gets rid of them Reapers and Drillon duos. Levier, you only need one. You play triple lance, and then you should only need. Like the situation to get this off, you should only need to do it once anyway to win. Leviathan. Send mains. Tempo, this card guy. This guy. This is what I'm trying over Acid Golem at the moment, is Mizzle Rhythm. I feel Acid Golem loses me so many games, but I still want the 3,000. Like, this is probably going to be an Acid Golem and another Levier, as much as I contradict playing the other one, but I've always, like, I don't know, I feel he's very good, considering he pumps up to 3,000 still with an effect, but he's Mizzle Rhythm. I like him. And then Stardust for the Starlight Road. Token. Awesome Pokemon tokens. Alright, side deck. This is still easily able to change. Triple Snowman. This card's the best against the mirror. I would never have this deck without 3 Snowmans on my side. Pretty good. 1 Reaper. This is pretty good against the mirror, dragons, etc. I'd probably take this out for a maxi in here eventually when I have the room. Like, I just didn't have maxis right now for some reason. Double Kaiku. This is really good. It just completely locks your dragon matchup. But I'm also considering taking out one of these for the second maxi, or like I said, the third Veiler if I'd man another maxi over the third Veiler in the main. 2 Chalice. I would never run a Dino Rabbit deck without 2 of these in the side. Like, there's so many Raikos and Snowmans, and well, Raikos in the main decks, but then Snowmans in like side decks. So yeah, I definitely always play this. Plus, it's just like it makes your vanillas get over bigger things just with the 400, and they don't lose any special effects. So it makes Sabersaurus 23 and Caboozles 21. Only 1 Soul Taker. This card isn't that effective. It's iffy at times. Like, I just feel 1's just the right number. Just a little bit extra destruction that makes cards miss timing. This is another card I always consider in the main, but I've always liked. I think it's just 1 in the sides just where it needs to be. Double Eliminate Area B. This card's like a blowout against dragons, samurais, anything with level 4 or higher, like heroes. I would play 3 if it was at 3, because this card's just like. It's not as linear as you'd imagine, like, good against Dark World, etc. Like, it just comes off as very linear, like, and as to what matchups you can really play it in. The only 3 of them my side, no, sorry, the second 3 of my side is Triple Macro, which is standard in every Dino Rabbit side deck. I wouldn't main these ever again, considering the fact that, wind up 2 nationals in a row. And it's like becoming a deck again, so. Also the fact that, you need your hand traps in your main just to beat that deck game 1. Like, this is only really, to me, good against, like, that, dragons and Insectors, like Dark Worlds and stuff, it's stupid. Dark Worlds isn't even a common matchup in here, anyways, now. And then, Tornado. 1 little piece of spell destruction, like, Insectors love their, messenger pieces, So does Windups, actually. Like, I've always thrown this against Windups because they have factories and, they side messengers, too. And then, like, Dark Worlds have their, gates. Samurais have their United, Gateway, Dojo, etc. So this card's always, like, it's not as linear as it comes off as well. Like, it's probably the most linear card in this side deck to me. Because I can throw, no, I would definitely say Kaiku is I lied. Because Kaiku only realistically goes in against, dragons. Like, sometimes I consider doing it against decks like Dark World and Insectors, but usually don't have that many problems. So Tornado's a very good card. Yeah, that's the Dino Rabbit deck. I'm going to all the locals again, so I'll probably get some more. Get some deck profiles for this channel. Saturday and Sunday, I'll probably get some Windups, some Insectors, some hero, whatever everybody's playing. Don't matter to me. I mean. What everybody wants to see, don't matter. But yeah, YouTube, that's Dino Rabbit deck. Comment some, like, things you might change. I mean, or like how you like the ideas or the changes I was already thinking about making. Just give me some ideas here. Peace out, YouTube.